Oh, my video was lagging. My fault. My fault. Anyways, we know what we're here for. We know what we're here for.
How much more help does LeBron need?
The Slovenian king himself has been traded, not by request, has been traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. You know what? Maybe every time the Lakers, like the Lakers fans, they post on Twitters with those stupid graphics, like Lakers are gonna try to get them. Maybe they were
You
right.
you know somebody 2 years ago predicted this exact trade.
I'm not
AD converts
surprised.
to Luka Doncic.
It's I'm not surprised. Lakers fans are so delusional that one of them has to be right at this point. So,
When when the deal was
but
offered to the
the
GM,
lost.
when the deal was offered to the GM, he thought it was a joke. Uh,
He thought they were tripping. He
he
thought they were
thought he was
tripping.
tripping. He was
Palinka
like,
said.
he
Palinka
couldn't.
literally said, "Wait, are you joking?" Like word for word. Palinka posted that. That's what he said. And I'm gonna just put out the trade details for us real quick, Levi.
But fun fact, this is the same person that messed up Stephen Curry's Nike deal. He called him Seth, and he pulled up a presentation meant for KD. So
this
yeah,
guy's known for generational
he's not
fumbles.
new. He's not new to fumbling the
Yeah.
bag.
But um, trade details. Lakers are getting Luka, Maxi Kleber, Markieff Morris, while the Mavericks are getting Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first round pick. While the
J-
Jazz, because this is a three-team
Jason
trade,
Hood.
the Jazz are getting Jalen Hood Shafino, a second round pick from the Mavs, and a second round pick from the Lakers. Um, uh, I just want to start off by saying A plus rating to the Utah Jazz because they gave nothing and they got something. So
Yep, they good.
A plus rating to the Jazz. You know,
Shout
you
out
can't
to
go wrong
Danny
there.
Ainge. Shout out to Danny Ainge.
Danny
Even though
Ainge,
you be
obsessed with the
beefing with
picks.
Pat Riley.
Shout about. I think someone on Twitter said somebody on Twitter was saying he's like a crack addict for second round picks. But
Hey, because second round picks are becoming, with the way talent is becoming in the league, there's a lot of these second round picks pop.
could mean
You know,
something. But
could be something, could be nothing.
but but I just it's I it's not a as you can see, it's very difficult to react to because
It's
what?
not a good trade. You're trading someone who hasn't reached their prime yet, who's shown probably the most promise in an early prospect since LeBron James, like offensively. Like offensively, Luka's been insane.
The
You
only
traded him
the
before his
only
prime.
player
He brought y'all to the finals.
the only young player that teams want more than Luka is Wemby.
Wembanyama.
Like, okay, just evaluating this. The Mavericks defensively skyrocket. Their defense
That's
was
right.
already pretty solid. I think they were a top 15 defense in the league. So
Yeah,
they were
they're gonna
sitting
be
like right around the middle. With the addition of Anthony Davis and Max Christie, I'm not gonna lie, Kyrie is going to have some absolutely defensive locks on his team. Like it's uh
yeah.
the
He's good.
Kyrie to
Kyrie.
AD lob might feed maybe
If Kyrie wants to
two
stay there,
households in Dallas. I'm not gonna say it's gonna feed families,
bro,
but maybe it feeds, some apartments
bro,
in Dallas.
this is our childhood. This is our childhood, man. Back to back first round picks on the same
It's
team.
it's
It's a LeBron
it's
sidekick show. The LeBron sidekick show. Who?
we got a roster full of second mans, a roster full of Robins, AD, Kyrie, Clay, crazy.
All I'm
A
saying is
roster
this:
full of Robins.
2022, 2022. If that team got Jimmy Butler, hey, hey, I don't know. It's crazy because they're still saying JB's linked to them. Like they saying, oh, some really stupid person said that they're gonna flip Anthony Davis for Jimmy Butler. Doesn't make any sense, by the way. But another
We'll see
person
when
said
we see
Kyrie might
it.
request a trade.
But
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 I don't know about
how do you
that.
feel about the Lakers after a move like this? Like, I mean, personally,
It's
their
good
defense,
for them.
they're all cones.
It
Everybody's a cone. Everybody's a cone. It's whoever
downhill,
offense on
down,
the entire team,
downhill.
right?
Nope,
But
they don't have nobody on defense.
offensively,
You're gonna be
I,
crazy.
it's like LeBron goes to the bench, Luka gets up, dude, I
Luca's used to making something out of nothing anyway. He's gonna be okay.
I
He's
offensively, the Lakers might have just put in an offense that can. Now, excuse me if I'm being blasphemous here. That can rival the 2017 KD Warriors. That
uh,
can rival the KD Brooklyn Nets with Kyrie and James Harden. Offensively, this is like you have LeBron, who's a 25 and 7 and 9 player, or 24, I believe. 24, 7 and 9. You have
whatever he's
Luka,
doing,
who
he's too old to be doing it.
has been injured recently, but I believe is still sitting at a, let me see, this season averaging 28, 8 and 8. It's it's kind of unreal the amount of ball gravity between the two of them and how it's supposed to work out, but at the same time, offensively, they have more than enough pieces to make it work.
And the thing is, the main two ball handlers are good passers as well. So it would
Amazing
make that
passers.
fit more seamless,
Hmm.
especially because LeBron Luca pick and roll, bro.
It
He's
is
gonna
going
throw it
to
up.
be
LeBron's gonna catch it with the arms
insane.
outside.
I don't know about that
Yeah,
anymore. That guy's a little
it's
old, but maybe.
he's still gonna go up
That
there.
guy
He's not
prehistoric.
he's not UD. He's not UD with when Hero
Mm.
passed it to him.
Oh no, LeBron's getting up there in age. He's a little prehistoric, you know. Wasn't that guy playing with Bob Cousy? Didn't he say that? Was he playing with Wilt?
No, I think it was Bill Russell. I think it was
Oh, he
Bill
was playing
Russell.
with Bill Russell. Oh yeah.
George
Nah, nah,
Mikan.
nah. Bro,
George Mikan.
he
Remember,
he dropped 30. He dropped 30 on George Mikan.
bro,
I don't know
remember
if you knew that.
Mike and Drill happened because of LeBron.
No, he was teaching George Mikan how to do that drill. I remember. I remember the story. You know, Dr. James Naismith said that he spoke with LeBron about what new sport he should create.
But
I don't know
DJ,
if you
quick
knew that.
question: how does this affect LeBron's legacy?
Genuinely, genuinely, taking this for real, genuinely,
He could get that boy the keys to like the game.
genuinely, I this makes me think that the Lakers could possibly be prepared to move on from LeBron James in the
For sure,
next one, which obviously
what's gonna
there
happen?
must have been some thoughts there. He's 40,
Yeah,
but this makes me think that the Lakers could be ready to move on within the next year, maybe. Because okay, at this moment, the Lakers,
I'm gonna
even
look
though
at this contract.
they're gonna be terrible on defense, even though they're gonna be terrible on defense, I do think this has helped their playoff odds immensely. Don't get me wrong, LeBron and Anthony Davis is a great duo, but there was just something there that wasn't clicking. And I'm gonna be honest, I think it was the supporting cast. But with Luka
Yeah,
and
it was a
LeBron,
supporting cast.
I don't even think the supporting cast matters in that factor
Nah,
because they're
they're gonna
so
go to the playoffs. They're gonna go to the
they're
playoffs.
they're they're I I hate to say it. I feel like I'm jinxing it by saying this. They're too top heavy to fail. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what they said about the Nets.
They're too top, and the thing about the Nets is even they were too top heavy to fail. They failed because Kyrie and James Harden got injured.
Yep.
It with
No,
no
because
injury, and not just that.
KD's foot was too big.
I was gonna say Katie's gargantuan foot was like 2 inches away from sending them to the
Like,
finals,
bruh. Well, to the Eastern Conference
to the
Finals,
Eastern Conference Finals, which I think they would have
you
went to
got
the
to think
finals
about
after that. But
I don't know because the way Trey was moving.
I, I do genuinely think right
No,
now
it, it was a toss up. I think it would have been an interesting series, but no,
with
the
the Lakers
Lakers.
right now, I think they're
Yeah,
too top heavy to fail after this Luka Doncic trade. And with the Mavericks, they're definitely poised to go on a pretty solid playoff run. I guess their number one option will be Anthony Davis, which
it's not a bad thing.
it's not terrible, not a
It's
terrible
not
idea.
terrible, but it's not
It's
20, but
pretty. I think
18.
a Kyrie Anthony Davis duo works pretty well and will work well if I'm being completely honest, especially
Because
because they have a very solid defensive team. Like
yeah,
overall, that team defensively is going to be like
he could play the four.
absolutely stifling.
He can play the four.
Absolutely, he could play the four. Yes, yay! We
Nah,
have Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford at the five. I could finally play the four. This is what he wanted, right? A big man. You
nah,
wanted a
but that's
big
crazy.
man,
He did
and
get
they
what he
said we
wanted.
got you over in
But
Dallas.
you know what?
We got you.
Just just on looking on Sports Track, looking at LeBron's contract, he has a player
Hmm.
option for next year, and then he's done. So yes, but my problem is this, and this is my big thing. Why my immediate reaction after this trade? The biggest problem here was Luka was going to be eligible for a supermax. They were gonna negotiate that. He was gonna get it because when you're a homegrown superstar and you keep re-signing with the team that drafted you, it's like the thing to kind of keep players in small markets. They invented the supermax in one of the CBAs, so that way it makes players stay with their team. You know what I'm saying, DJ?
Hmm.
But the problem is this: now that he's no longer eligible for that supermax, you can't guarantee that he stays in LA. I could be wrong. He could stay
You
there.
can't.
I'm not Luka Doncic. I'm not his agent. I don't know nothing.
Honestly,
This is speculation.
what I'm gonna say regarding that, because I also have seen
Goran
that.
Dragic, you can hear me. Please save me. But go
What
ahead.
I have seen with that, the Lakers have always had a superstar. There has been
Yeah.
no time in their history where, well, I'm not gonna say no time, but there's been not since I think who would you say was their first superstar? Maybe Elgin Baylor. Honestly, I
Elgin
think Baylor,
Baylor, Jerry West, Baylor West. You
Chamberlain,
got Will.
Kareem,
You got Magic, Kareem.
Magic, and
Uh,
then Shaq and Kobe.
yeah,
And then
Shaq and
after
Kobe,
Kobe, guess who came in? Braun, and now Luka.
LeBron James.
They've always
But the
had a
thing is,
superstar, and they've always had a good history of keeping their superstars around, with the exception of a
eh,
certain 400-pound, 7-foot black guy.
hey, hey,
He
hey,
who shall
hey,
not be named.
hey, hey, hey. They almost lost somebody. They almost lost what's his name too. Kobe was
Kobe?
trying to dip.
But Kobe,
Yes,
but my point is Kobe stayed. My point is
no,
Kobe
no, no. But
stayed.
I got you. No, yeah, yeah.
My
But the
point is
thing
Kobe
is this:
stayed.
the NBA is different than what it was
Mm.
during that time, and player empowerment, all the stuff with the Whoop.
I
He could easily wait out his contract and leave.
I
He
agree,
got
but at this point I don't see Luka leaving. I see them being able to appeal to Luka about building around him. I honestly
But
don't
the
see.
thing is with this about him is you have to gotta
I
do that
know
fast, and
you
they
gotta
have
be you
picks.
gotta be moving, and I think
My
I
problem
think
is their picks and their pick situation,
I
and
think the Lakers are low key poised to do that, especially if they're, which I it's crazy to say, if they're looking to maybe trade LeBron James.
they're not trading LeBron. If they trade LeBron, I ain't gonna lie, that would be the funniest thing ever because
It
no,
would
like
be insane.
trading LeBron, I don't know if that exactly helps you because who would want to? If you trade LeBron, you definitely go trade me. Like you
Yeah,
would,
yeah, that's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
If
It's like a
LeBron
double.
is
Think about
gone,
because you got to think about it. It's the same thing with the Mavs.
if
Like
Luke is gone, like
you traded
he'll trade
Luca.
anybody.
That's
You guys will
dangerous.
trade anybody.
Like the GM, the funniest thing, the GM at a press conference with Jason Kidd, he answered
Hmm.
3 questions and then left Jason Kidd by himself to answer the questions.
Yeah, terrible press conference.
Like,
I watched it.
bro,
Terrible press conference.
that was a really bad
Terrible.
press conference.
I've seen so
Like
many. I saw a news article up earlier today that said it's malpractice. That the GM is
it
committing
is.
malpractice. That's
It's
how bad people see this trade.
organizational malpractice because you
I
didn't have a
know.
bidding war. You didn't do anything. You just approached somebody. You didn't even
People think it's
give him a
collusion.
list of teams. It has to be because you know him
Like
and
low
the
key.
agent and I mean not the agent, the GM of they're both GMs. They have a relationship. They both
Palinka
worked
and
at Nike.
Nico.
Palinka was a player agent, and Nico worked at Nike, and it was cool or whatever. But the thing is, like, I'm not gonna say anything, whatever, because I don't know. But
Mm-hmm.
it's just really weird because why would you not send Luka to at least a team that he wants to resign with, that you know he wants to resign with? So it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because me personally, I love Khalil Ware.
Mm-hmm.
I would have drove him to Dallas myself. I would have drove every player they wanted to Dallas myself. Tyler Hero, you are going to enjoy Texas barbecue. What are we talking about? I love Tyler Hero. He made his first All-Star. Shout out to Tyler. But this is
So
insane.
currently, um, currently the Mavericks are sitting at ninth in the West. 26. The record is 26-24. Which is
Mm-hmm.
about 12 games behind 13 games behind the first seed. Sorry,
What's the
13 and a half
schedule?
games behind the first seed. And the Lakers are sitting at fifth in the West. 28-19, 10 games behind the first seed. Uh, just opinions, just straight opinions. They're sitting pretty close. I know I said 5 and 9, but they're
Nah, but
only two games apart. The West
the
is
West is
always like
the West
this.
is always.
West is always like this. In the West,
Um,
every single like 1 through 11 seeds are sitting at .500.
it's insane, bro.
The East is
But
only
no,
1 through 7. But I just wanted to ask you,
go ahead.
those two teams, even though vastly different seeding right now, they're pretty close. I'm just gonna say they're not neck and neck, but they're pretty close right now. Where do you see them ending, like post All-Star break? Luke is actually
Ending.
planning on coming back before All-Star break. Apparently, he's trying to
It
come
just
back
it
sometime this week.
depends. It just depends on how, because I think AD, not saying that I don't believe in Luka, but I think AD is gonna be a more seamless fit with the Mavericks because you understand what I'm saying? It kind of just they need that type of player. So he changes their dynamic positively in a way that I think you can incorporate easier. The thing about Luka is, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop that.
Or you started lagging, and I could not hear you at all. My fault. My fault.
Flag on the play, bro,
My fault.
tripping. But no, like I don't
Oh,
know.
it's a
It's
technical and
crazy
it
because
says
I
flag.
really
My fault. My fault. My
oh,
fault.
make me do it again. You want to get ejected? Yeah, I'm Scott Foster now. Anyway,
My
but no,
fault.
like as I'm looking at their thing right now, their
Um.
schedule, they play the Sixers. This is the Mavs. They play the Sixers and they play the Celtics.
Uh.
Then they play the Rockets again. Then they play the Kings, which could be a toss up because the Kings will randomly decide to be a good team and then they'll be trash. And then they'll be a good team, then they'll be trash. That's probably why Fox wants to trade. Um, the Warriors, 24-24. We don't know. Then they play the Heat, which could be a problem for them. I don't know because I don't know. We could beat them. We could not beat them. We're mid team.
Yeah.
They play the Pelicans. They play the Warriors again. They play the Lakers the 25th. So I'm gonna
I.
watch that game.
Yes.
I'm gonna watch that game
We will be there.
no matter what. Like I'm gonna start
We
watching
will
Laker
be there.
games now.
No
I'm gonna start
matter.
watching Laker and Mavericks games. I want to see how this works out because
Um.
this is great
I
basketball.
think
Honestly.
it could work. Luca could be back by next Saturday, or actually this week, apparently.
And then they play the Hornets. But my thing is this: they don't. I think. Hold on. Let me look up the strength of schedule real quick because I want to see how their strength of schedule is.
The Lakers,
Both of them.
both of them. Okay. Well,
Just
right now I can see that the Lakers they play the Clippers, the Warriors, the Pacers, the Jazz 2 times in a row, the Hornets, the Trailblazers, and then right before the Mavs and the Lakers play, the Lakers play the Nuggets, and then their schedule starts to take like a ramp up where they go where they go Nuggets, Mavericks, Timberwolves, Clippers, Pelicans, Knicks, Celtics, Nets, Bucks,
oh, they played
Nuggets,
the
Suns,
Nuggets
Spurs.
3 times. Oh
Yes, they do.
no.
They do.
Oh no. Who knows? Luka might be the answer to their prayer.
They do. They had. I'm not gonna
Luka
lie. The Lakers
Luka's gonna
schedule.
end Luka's gonna end the drought.
The Lakers like schedule is actually looking a little bit
But
rough.
but you know what's crazy though? And I wanna talk to you about this.
Uh-huh.
Just mention this briefly. Remember, Kyrie wanted to go to LA from Brooklyn. How crazy is it that Luka ended up in LA and not Kyrie?
I think it's so insane. Actually, it's actually
Like,
so
just
insane
think
just
about
how
that.
this trade worked, man.
Like, yo, like CJ, I mean DJ, bro. I know, I know you hate Chris Paul, but David Stern would never allow.
I was
David
saying that to
Stern,
you last night. Remember,
David
David
Stern, yeah,
Stern, David
David Stern.
Stern is screaming at Adam Silver from hell right now for allowing this trade.
My question is, why do people
What?
say he in hell? What did he do?
For vetoing the Kobe trade. That's why.
For real?
Yeah.
But no, like this is like so crazy. I'm just really like I don't know because I think Dallas gets a defensive upgrade and an offensive upgrade.
Yeah.
Like not an offensive upgrade, a defensive upgrade more than an offensive upgrade because you're
Yeah.
getting literally.
They lose out in offense. It's not like a total loss. Like the Lakers, they have a total loss on defense.
They have no defense. Like
For
Rob Pelinka
Dallas,
gonna try
they
to
have like
trade
a 50% loss
three
on
second round
offense.
pick for Walker. Yeah,
Apparently, they're
they gonna get
aggressively
Walker
pursuing
Kessler for
centers right now. They've been aggressively pursuing centers. If not, Mo Bamba was just waived. They're probably just gonna sign that guy, bring him back.
16
But
year old.
I mean, currently,
The
I
song was better than his career.
my thing is right with the Mavericks trade is that if I ignore the fact that they traded Luka, right, which is nearly impossible, but whatever. If I just look
You
at the
can't.
current roster with the Mavericks, it's
It's a good roster.
solid,
Like it's a
but it's
solid roster.
solid for 2 years
Yeah.
because
My
AD
problem is
is
this.
31.
They,
Kyrie is how old?
he's 32 probably.
30.
33,
I believe so. I believe
30,
he's
33.
32.
Yeah,
And
and
it's
it's like
like
he's a small guard. That longevity is not going to
so
be.
it's like at the most we have 2 years and then our main pieces, Kyrie and AD, are gone. The Mavericks just put themselves into a win now situation,
Yeah,
and
and also
I honestly don't think they're in the place to win now.
they don't have the type of the West. If this was the West in like 22, when the West was kind of weird, when the Denver Nuggets were hurt
Mm-hmm.
and OKC wasn't good, and yeah. Okay, they have a chance then.
Mm-hmm.
21, 22. Okay. Right now, no. The West is back to doing what they were doing in the 2000s. This is ridiculous.
It's
I just don't.
I
It's
don't. It
weird.
doesn't make sense. They put themselves in a win now position with a
And
team that
also,
can't win now, and
and one important more thing, DJ,
mm-hmm.
you gotta remember, Kyrie didn't know this was happening either. He could request a trade.
He could.
What? This is ridiculous. Like you,
So I don't see
he.
Kyrie requesting a trade right now.
I don't know.
AD
He
already waived his trade kicker, which means that the Mavericks are going to try to bring in extra players. I don't see them. I don't see him requesting a trade. I can honestly see them
I
riding
didn't
it
see him.
out.
I didn't see him not taking the vaccine and making James Harden leave the Nets either.
Okay, okay.
I'm being serious. This is like this would be a lot more reasonable. This would be one of the more reasonable things Kyrie did if he did request a trade. Let's be real.
Mm.
like he came here for Luka. Where is Luka? Like I don't know.
But
Kyrie Luka swap. I mean Kyrie Butler swap.
I don't think anybody wants to swap that bomb. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, who
We're
knows?
so
Nico might like
cooked,
it.
bro.
Nico might like it.
We're
Nico might
so
like it.
Nico's the only person that would
Nico
take
might
it.
like it. He might like it.
Nico
After
Nico
all,
Nico will
he
be like
traded Luka Doncic.
Nico is gonna call up Pat Riley and be like, "I'll give you Kyrie and AD for Jimmy Butler, the first round pick,"
Brian gonna lie.
and I wouldn't be
Pat
surprised.
Pat will be back if he did pass back. We're
But
going, bro. Nah.
I'm not gonna lie. I sit here and my only thought is like, none
What?
of this makes
Why
sense.
would you do that?
However, Lakers, like, however, LeBron James fifth ring, 2025.
Or
Could this
LeBron,
team beat the Celtics
or LeBron, you can always come home. That's all I'm saying.
to Cleveland?
No.
He not coming to Miami. He not coming to Miami.
A twin, you not Pat Riley. You don't know what he got in the bag. He said the key under the mat. He told Bron, you can come back anytime you want. I'm sorry.
I
He
doubt
said,
it.
please, I'm sorry. I won't
But
ever treat you like you are not Jimmy Butler. I would never treat you like that, babe, bro.
no, it's interesting. Short term. Short
No,
term.
short term, this is gonna be
If
very interesting.
the
I
Lakers
want immediate impacts. I want to see
if
immediate impact.
the Lakers can bring in a solid
Anybody.
center, if the Lakers can bring
Anybody.
in two solid big men, that's a chip. That's a chip. They can beat the Celtics.
Anybody. Oh
At
yeah,
this
for sure.
point, even without a solid, at this point, even without like a good center, I still think the Lakers can at least fight their way to the Western Conference Finals. If the Lakers can bring in a solid center, that's a chip, low key. If
Because
and the Dallas Mavericks currently are also, I'm not gonna lie, in my opinion, if the KD and sorry, if the Kyrie and Anthony Davis thing can mesh, I could see them also being. I could see this being an interesting like Western Conference Finals like
yeah, this
matchup.
could be a dark horse like
Lakers
chip.
versus
Honestly,
Mavericks.
that could be a
I
dark horse.
I would
That's a
low key might actually be a better series than the finals itself. Lakers versus Mavericks.
it's kind of
Hold
like
up,
what
this writing is
so what
fire.
I didn't know. I didn't know his writing was this fire.
Oh, hold up, hold up. Adam Silver?
His writing is that good.
Did we overlook Adam
Adam,
Silver?
he got his flame on
I was
fire,
gonna
pen on fire.
say, bro, going crazy
You
with
know?
the script right now.
But like, why do all these things happen to other teams except us? We wanted Dame, but they made us go on a Zoom call.
Meanwhile, Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis in a first round pick. I'm not even trying
But
to discount Anthony Davis. It's just it's
no,
Luka.
it's not. It's not discounting him. He's older. Luka hasn't hit his prime
That's
yet.
what I'm saying.
He went through
Like
the Western Conference on one leg. You know his leg was hurt the whole time he was in the playoffs.
that's what I'm
Through
talking
one
about.
leg.
Talking about talking about Anthony Davis makes it seem we're talking about like some bum, bro. It makes it seem like we're talking about, oh yeah, this
And
is
he's
like
not even that
40-year-old Vince
bad.
Carter. And it's just because that's how good Luka is.
It's not ridiculous.
It's
It's
not
not
ridiculous
ridiculous
to
to
say
say that.
that. It's not ridiculous to say
I
that.
don't even think Kobe's on the top. That's a really
You
bad
have no
take, by the way.
idea.
You have no idea. You have no idea how good Tim Duncan was. No, but people really don't know how
You
good
think
Tim Duncan.
Kobe's top five
Top five, what all time or Lakers?
all time?
Oh no,
Okay.
he's like 7-9 range.
Okay.
7-9 range. He's top
Okay.
10 for sure.
Okay.
Shout out to
Okay.
Kobe, man.
Shout
Rest in
out,
peace to Kobe.
shout out Kobe.
Much love to the Mamba.
Shout out Kobe. But yeah, it's I wish we, I'm not gonna lie, Levi, I wish we had more details. There's absolute, like, I'm expecting I'm expecting or hoping, I don't know. I'm expecting or hoping for maybe some more like absolutely like huge trades to come up
There's no
soon,
more
but
huge
like
trades. This is the huge trade.
I think this is it.
Any other trade that comes out, nope. It's like I just hope they can trade Jimmy Butler. Speaking about this, quick tidbit back to the Miami Heat team we're supposed to talk about. Khalil Ware, God bless you. Tyler Hero, White Boy of the Year. Bam Adebayo has remembered how to play basketball again. Jimmy Butler, why must you let me down like this, man? We was gonna be superstars.
I mean, just real quick, De'Aaron Fox is still in the market.
Yeah, but he could still go to the San Antonio if they want him. Because San Antonio has the pieces. They're not trading Stephon Castle though.
No, not.
But they'll move some other. I wouldn't trade Stephon Castle.
Stephon
Stephon, bro.
untouchable. I know.
Stephon
He
Castle.
saw.
No. But Stephon Castle, he got real potential. He reminds me of like I was looking up some old Jimmy Butler clips back when he was on the Bulls. He low-key like reminds me a little bit of that. Like he got that defensive prowess to him, mid-range game, plays in the paint,
By the
really
way,
fundamental.
Next episode, I think that could be solid. Us recapping Jimmy Butler's career potentially before he got to
Oh,
Miami,
sure.
like the drama, etc.
Hey, shout out to Dwayne Wade, a terrible influence, but he literally he helped that man get kicked off his own team.
But
But no, yeah,
I mean, you never know. It's Sunday. De'Aaron Fox could be up next.
De'Aaron Fox, I wouldn't be surprised if he
He's
is,
he's the
but
one that's had all the talks, anyways.
yeah, but I just I'm just so confused. Just I don't know. I love it when the NBA trade. This is probably the most confused I've been since Kawhi got traded while we were sleeping. No, not Kawhi. When Paul George got traded when we were sleeping at like 2 a.m. I don't know if you remember it,
The
but
infamous Paul
Chris
George
Paul,
trade.
Paul George, that is no longer the worst trade. It was never the worst trade of all time. It was a hindsight. It's 2020. It was. I would do that 9 times out of 10.
I think it's the worst trade of all time.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Okay,
No, it's
okay, fine. You
not.
know what?
No, it's
You know what? You know
not.
what? Fine,
Because
fine, fine, fine.
yo,
Fine.
DJ,
He
DJ,
was an MVP candidate at the time. Fine, fine,
come on.
fine. I'm
Hindsight
being
is
understanding.
2020.
I'm being
Hindsight
I'm
is
being
2020.
understanding.
Like
I'm being
at the
understanding.
time,
But man, that was a bad trade.
no, looking back, yeah, that's kind of crazy.
That's a
But
terrible trade.
now, but think about it, DJ, they they were up 3-1 on the Nuggets. If Paul George wasn't PG 13% playoff P, bro, you know what? That year I wanted to see in the the Western Conference Finals. I wanted to see Lakers versus Clippers. I thought that was gonna be such a great series. I thought it was gonna be 7 games. It was gonna play. It was gonna be great. And then Paul George forgot how to play basketball, and Kawhi just couldn't do it by himself. Like Kawhi, that was when Kawhi was still hooping, like balling out his behind. It was not Kawhi's fault. It was not Kawhi's fault. Kawhi was trying his best, but no.
Currently, just regarding Fox,
Yep.
Shams is thinking that there should be something this week. Shams. Also, Sam Amick from The Athletic is saying he'd be surprised if De'Aaron Fox isn't moved this week.
Fox about to be a Heedle. Wait, who was saying that? What's going on? I'm sorry, my bad. Keep talking.
So, but no, interesting
No.
trade. Interesting trade week.
But no. Pat Riley, I believe in you. If you can hear me. Goran Dragic, if you can hear me, please save me.
Please,
Goran Dragic,
please
if you
save
can
us.
hear me, please
Please
save
save
me.
us.
Goran Dragic, if you can hear me, please save me. Nah, but man, this has been some crazy NBA news. You know, I don't even know what to say. Like, I call my uncle. He like, hey, bro, I'm in Spain. We gonna talk tomorrow. All right.
Hey, even my dad was calling me about it. I'm not even gonna lie.
Your dad called you?
Yes, and Unc don't keep up with NBA no more. And he was like, DJ, what's this? Dev called me. My dad called me. Man, CJ McCollum is talking
Bro,
like he going
I
anywhere.
hate CJ McCollum, bro.
CJ McCollum
You
is
know,
talking like he going
you know,
anywhere.
CJ McCollum is the reason we can't trade Jimmy right now because this CBA messed up the way trades work.
Yep.
You know, in the old CBA, when you were over the cap, you could trade up to 25% more of whatever deal this was. So we could have traded for a smaller contract, vice versa,
Now we
whatever.
have the
Now
CJ McCollum rule.
bro, it's just this CBA is so bad, and I wish that the players actually paid attention before they signed this because the second apron, I know they were trying to make parity and all this stuff, but they're still overpowered teams.
There is.
And plus, like, my biggest thing about the CBA is this. DJ, let's say you're the GM of a team. You got the 20th pick one year, right? Let's say it's a Jalen Johnson situation. You draft Jalen Johnson. He turns into you already have a great team, but this kid turns into an all-star, superstar, and you pay him. And you can't re-up him because you're over the cap and with the woo. Like, you're basically punishing me for being a good scout.
It's very bad. It's very bad because you have so many teams that are like just mid-level teams that are like sitting over the luxury. They're
And
dipping
this is
into the luxury
why,
tax, and they
and
can't
this
do
is
anything
why
about it.
4 teams have all the picks in the league. The Jazz, the Thunder. I forgot it's 2 other teams that have a bunch of picks. But because now, if you want to get off of a contract, you have to include picks because not just, how normally they just throw in the one pick and it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Now you have to include extra picks because now they're leaning into cap space. You're eating up cap space, and the way it works is different. This CBA is terrible. Adam Silver, put the playoff logo on the playoff court when we're playing, please.
Yes.
Please put the Larry O'Brien back on the court when we're playing. Bring the Christmas jerseys back. Stop having new jerseys every year for each team. Let them keep it
Get
for
rid
4 or
of
5 years.
NBA League Pass. Put NBA games on mainstream TV.
Or if you're gonna have League Pass, no blackouts.
No blackouts. No
Like
blackouts.
blackouts is ridiculous.
No
This is the reason why
blackouts.
viewerships is low.
I can't watch Heat games up
I
here.
have League Pass. I can't watch games that are even by where I live. I can't watch Heat games. Like Adam Silver, if you can hear me,
But
stop doing that. But
anyways,
we got stuff to do.
This has
Places to
been
be.
another beautiful episode of the new media. Your host, DJ Bernadette. Your other host, Levi Hilton. And
And I just want to shout out
happy
Luka
NBA
Day.
trade.
You know Luka has a holiday, right? You know Luka has a holiday.
Yeah, he has a whole day in Dallas. Happy Luka to the Lakers day, I guess. I'm not gonna lie. I saw that trade and I went,
I thought it was fake.
I didn't know what to say.
I thought it was fake. I
thought it was fake. I genuinely thought Shams was
Marvel
hacked.
texted me. It was
I thought he was hacked.
Luka's on the Lakers, but it wasn't Shams. So I'm like, it's a random account on IG, and I'm like,
I thought it was Centel. I thought it was Brick Center. I was listening to the Bill Simmons podcast, and he thought it was Centel.
I ain't mad at him.
I thought it was Centel. I thought it was Brick Center. I thought it was like Hater Central.
Just remember, no matter who you are, you can never be worse at your job than Kevin O'Connor. Did you see his trade package for De'Aaron Fox?
What was the package?
It was terrible. And this is the same dude that said the Dame package was one of the worst things. I'm done. I don't. Kevin O'Connor hurt my soul. But anyway,
this has been a beautiful episode.
Cousins. Shout out to Marcus and Matthew. Y'all gonna hoop out, ball out, and yeah, this the episode. DJ
New media.
Mad at me.
Thank you to all our listeners. Thank you to all our followers.
We love y'all.
Me and Levi.
Yeah, we love y'all.
We're back. We're trying. We're busy, but we're back and we're trying. Thank you to all our supporters, all our day ones. We appreciate it. And
keep God in your life.
Happy Luka to the Lakers.
Happy Luka to the Lakers. Happy Anthony Davis Day. I wonder what jersey number he's gonna wear. He's gonna wear 3 or 23. I liked him in 3.
Luka or Anthony Davis?
AD.
Anthony Davis? Actually, I can tell you that right now before we go. I believe I saw that.
Oh, he got his number?
Luka's wearing 77 though.
Oh, I know he got it.
Yeah, Luka's wearing 77.
77, but I was talking about
I don't even know. Let me see. Jersey, Mavs. Whenever I look up Anthony Davis, he still pops up. His jersey on the Mavs on the Lakers still pops up. I have no clue. I don't think they said it yet. Yeah, I don't think they said it yet. That's fine.
They didn't because they said Lucas because he's on the Lakers. They're gonna do that quick.
Yeah,
so they gotta sell some jerseys.
They gotta sell some jerseys, baby.
That Luka, what you call it, Lakers jersey gonna go platinum in frat house and stuff.
Oh my
it's gonna go
goodness,
platinum.
It's gonna be insane.
It's gonna see a run similar to those, those blue Vice Tyler Hero jerseys. It's gonna see a crazy run like that in them in those frat houses.
It's gonna be insane. I'm not gonna lie. It might be better than Horton's DeMarcus Cousins jersey. I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait to see him with the Luka jersey.
Nah, bro. Him and the Luka jersey gonna be tough, bro. We gotta get it for him.
With Horton Luka Lakers jersey or Horton DeMarcus Cousins jersey.
I ain't gonna lie, Luka might be top 5 all time on the Lakers. It's not ridiculous.
Not ridiculous to say that. Not ridiculous to say that. Wait till I pop out with my Vice City Kevin Love jersey. Y'all not ready for that.
Nah, they not ready for my Vice City what's his name? Alec Burks jersey. Actually, Drew Smith. Drew
Drew
Smith. Drew Smith.
Smith.
Drew
Drew
Smith, before he
Smith.
got hurt, was actually hooping. I ain't gonna lie, he was actually hooping.
Yeah.
He was playing some great defense. But
But
anywho,
thank
we
y'all.
love y'all. Please stay safe, stay blessed. Thank y'all for tuning in.
And stay tuned in. Stay tuned
in.
in.
We are working on becoming more consistent. We are college students. We live 100 miles away. This is not easy.
Not easy.
We're trying.
No.
We getting up there.
18 credits, a job. Actually, 2 jobs, actually. We're working on it, though.
Dang. You sure you a Jamaican and not a Haitian? You working a lot.
I don't know if I'm built for this, bro. I don't know if I'm built for this, Sway.
You are built for it.
So who else would be built for it? Who else would be built for it?
Man, come on, bro. What? You know, man, you know who we be balling like? You know who we be balling like?
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
But
we do this for the legends out home. Wade County, what we talking about? Anywho, God bless y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a good night.
Peace.